Hey, good morning. Welcome to JTInTheRaw. We're up to show 43 and we're here at Filex. Check out this. There's people everywhere. Say hi, everybody. You're all on TV. Kind of. A cool TV station. So yeah, we're here. Oh, and we're coming into my room because I've got to do a session straight after this. And there are people here who are like,
woo! Hi, can't wait.
and these guys are from North Adelaide Fitness. Represent. Up the back is our Fitness Business Podcast host, Chantal. So welcome everybody, show 43 coming to you live from Filex. Hey, it's going to be a real quick show today because, believe it or not, I've got to speak really quickly in like 15 minutes. So it's not going to be your usual show. I'm just trying to get this positioned right. All right, boom. First of all, thank you to everybody that shared last week's show. It was amazing with the amount of traction we got. Obviously, the hot topic of multi-level marketing and personal trainers went off last week. We had the highest number of views ever of the show. So I'm really grateful for everybody who made a comment, who liked, who shared, and who posted any sort of... I'll try and get that a bit straighter so you guys aren't like thinking you're drunk. So thanks heaps for tuning in last week and sharing it. I think we've had like 1,100 views of last week's shows. So it's obviously a topic that resonates with people, which means you guys have got to start to think about how is multi-level marketing, how's pyramid scheme, how's whatever that is going to operate in your business. Or maybe it was the fact that I talked about leadership, or maybe it was the fact that I talked about how to work out when somebody is leaving. Morning Beck, morning Alyssa, morning Shauno. Good to see you yesterday, Sean. Hey Jace, how you going? Hey, also want to do a big shout out this morning to Australian Fitness Network. They put on this show, Filex, and it is amazing again this year back in Sydney. Yesterday we did the Business Summit. The speakers there were sensational. Bill McBride was tops. We had Michelle Segar was really cool with challenging the way we look at things, which was fantastic for the fitness industry to see a scientific element of how we should encourage the 80% of people who don't exercise to exercise. We had Luke Carlson and we had Paul Bedford, Dr. Paul Bedford. So it was an amazing day, heaps of good stuff. So congratulations, Network, on a sensational summit. And I'm very grateful to Network for allowing me and my little, wherever she is up the back somewhere, co-host down the back, Chantal, for emceeing the event. Okay. By the way, if you missed last week's show, just put 42 in the comments and I'll send you a link to last week's show and you can see my rant. I think it starts at about 12:40 into it, that topic that we're moving on from. Okay, so if there's lots of people watching today that are coming to Filex, I did a presentation on this show called JTInTheRaw. I did that... Show 38 about implementing ideas. So if you're at Filex and you want to know, okay, well, now that I'm here, what do I now do? Put in the comments below 38, and what I will do is I'll send you the link so that you got an idea on how you implement the ideas that you learn from the show. So what am I doing? Well, I'm about to do a presentation in 12 minutes. And that presentation is all about loyalty. So the guys that are in the room are already going to get a sneak peek at what I'm going to talk about. Basically, I'm going to focus the group today on creating experiences when people walk into their clubs. I'm going to be talking about managing the expectations of the new member or the new customer so that they have an understanding of what's coming up in their journey as that new customer. When things come up as a surprise, that's when we get upset, that's when we get disjointed with there's a mismatch between us and the organisation, or us being the customer and the organisation, and then how do we breed loyalty? We can't. We simply can't. So the whole point of an onboarding process is for us to be able to... oh no, go up. Sorry, pop-ups, but didn't put do not disturb on. Okay. The essence, the core components, the three core components of today's presentation is going to be around providing new customers a roadmap of what to expect being a customer. So this doesn't matter what business you're in. You can be in the fitness business, you can be in real estate, you can be a dentist. It doesn't matter. What we want to do is we want to provide a roadmap of what to expect as a new customer. We need to get the customers up to speed in the culture that they're going to be living part of now that they're a customer, and we've got to give them the knowledge and habits to be successful. So what I'm doing today in this presentation is I'm actually breaking down those three things with real practical examples for people on how to pull the most out of that. It's relevant, as I said, for anybody, any industry, when you've got a new customer if you don't onboard. In fact, I'm starting my presentation today explaining my experience with a builder who's just done some renovations at our house and how we will never refer that builder to anybody. Okay, we're going to talk about super users as well. Most of you would not even have heard or let alone know that you have super users in your club, but your super users are the best people to actually connect with a new member because they'll police the culture for you. They'll also help bring that person into the fold and into the family of being a new customer. So that's going to be pretty cool. And the last component I'm going to talk about is community and how important community is in our business. Now, there's heaps of people watching today from all over the world that aren't here at Filex. So here's the deal for you guys. If you want to know about onboarding, put onboarding in the comments below, and within about 2 weeks, I'm going to have an ebook of this presentation that I'll be able to send to you. So just put onboarding in the comments below. I'll keep a record of who put that, and I'll shoot you a copy of that ebook. What else? Next week, what am I doing next week? Next week we're sort of getting over Filex, hopefully following up leads and generation of activity for us at Active Management. But we're also going to meet a couple of new clients that I'm starting coaching with next week, so that's pretty exciting. And just finalising, yes, Leanne, I will send you, yes, Peter, I will send you the onboarding, Kiora, yes, Alyssa, I will send you the onboarding ebook as well. You guys will all get it, I promise. It's about 2 weeks away. I'll finish writing it next week, so that's one thing I'm going to be doing next week. And we're also, fingers crossed, on the Fitness Business Podcast, we will hit 100,000 downloads. So head across to www.fitnessbusinesspodcast.com, help us out, get us to 100,000 downloads. We'd be very grateful. Show 100 is out now. Sean, I'll send it to you, of course. Now, before I finish, because I've got to get organised. No, Peter, it's no hangover from Filex, not that type of hangover anyway. Okay, so before I get started, because I've got to be on now in about 5 minutes or so, here's quote of the week. If we explain what we are doing, customers will understand. We just have to know what to do when onboarding. If we explain what we are doing, customers will understand. We just have to know what to do when onboarding. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in to JTInTheRaw. It's a real quick show this week. We'll be back to normal show length next Friday, 15 minutes. Catch you then. Have an awesome week. If you're at Filex, make sure you come over and say g'day. If you're a hater, come and tell me how much you hate JTInTheRaw. If you're a lover, come and give me a high five. Catch you guys later.